Hello, and welcome to another episode of Brettcast Gaming Talk. So, after the whole story of how I was able to get my 2DS, I thought it was only right to tell you what I think about it. Just a note, this will be in both the Gaming Talk playlist and the Acquiring My 2DS playlist, as it does pertain to both. Anyway, before I tell you what I think of this handheld, let me answer one question. You're asking, why did I choose the 2DS over the 3DS, new or old style? First reason I chose the 2DS is because of the fact that I had no plans to use the 3D effect. I know, you can keep it off, but why have something on there if it serves no purpose even for a one-time use? Second reason is that even though I am paying far under full price for my 2DS, the 2DS is far less expensive than any version of the 3DS. Plus at full price you get a game pre-installed on the system, so you get a system and a game for really cheap. Third reason is that despite what your opinion on the 2DS is, I really don't mind stuff like its shape or the fact that it doesn't close. All these reasons I had before the system was even in my hands. Also, the one I got happens to be blue, and blue makes everything better. Now on to what I think about the system itself. Now, firstly, my 2DS is blue, which in the regular retail setting is the one that comes with the copy of Mario Kart 7 pre-installed. Before I started looking on Facebook for systems, I had gone to normal stores like Walmart, Meijer, GameStop, and some local game stores, and I was specifically looking for the one where the front is blue and the back is black. Also in the normal retail setting, this one would come with Mario Kart 7, as I said, which it does, but this also comes with two other games on it, that being Super Mario Maker and Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. I have not played either of these games yet, but eventually I will, but this is not about the games. Now, the one thing that most people will notice is that if you look at the 2DS beside the 3DS, all the buttons on the 2DS are moved up closer to the upper screen. I think that is good, because as you know, the 2DS doesn't close, so the left and right trigger buttons are on top of the system, and therefore it is less awkward for people to reach those, like myself, whose only controller use extends to the Xbox and PlayStation controllers. So far, I really don't have anything negative to say about the 2DS. It works good, plays games very well, which is the reason I got it. Like I said, the left and right trigger buttons are a bit high, but I am sure I will get used to it. Other games I'm going to get are New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. 2, Mario Kart DS, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Smash Bros., Pokemon Sun, and Animal Crossing New Leaf. And yes, that's all for right now, but I am sure there will be more. Plus I have 4 games already on my 2DS to play. But before I get any games, I'm going to get a case for it, one that can hold some games. But this is about the 2DS itself. The system is really great, and for the price it really works for people who want to get into the 3DS library without having to go rob a bank. Plus you have the entire library of regular DS games at your disposal as well, and the fact that a lot of those are not very expensive now. If I had to give it some kind of numerical rating out of 10, I'd give it a 9 out of 10, only because of the awkwardness of those trigger buttons on the top. I know that there is nowhere else they could go, and the fact that I will have to adjust to it as well. I recommend you buy a 2DS, definitely. That's all I have to say, so if you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening and goodbye.